Welcome to the Judge Curry Show. I'm Judge Curry. Today is Tuesday, January the 18th, 2022. What is going on with Britney and her sister Jamie? After months and months of this food has just gotten harder. And sometimes, we all know Britney and Jamie and, things are like not calming everybody down. And the two sisters are going at it. And every time the two sisters have been going at it, every time it's just like a girl fight before something like this can happen. It just spills, and I mean, if we have family, if we have a sister, you love doing something, it just happens. But here's what happened, what took place last time. Okay, look, listen to this. Jamie Lynn Spears is lying it all out in a book that has caused some tensions with her sister. Plus, Kanye West's daughter had a birthday party over the weekend, and he claims he was not invited. TMZ's Harlan Leela has all the details. So this is how what's happening. It's everybody's guess between Britney and Jamie. And it's kind of weird to see what's happening first. This whole drama goes on and on for real. What's happened? I mean, what is going on? What happened to Jamie? Well, anyway, that's exactly what happened. And here's more. Here's more of that one first. Now, Britney Spears offering her mom a house to divorce dad, sister Jamie Lynn says. Now, it says like this. Jamie Lynn Spears has claimed in a new interview that her sister Britney Spears offering their mother a new house if she divorced their dad. Lynn Spears and Jamie Spears divorced in 2002 after 26 years of marriage. And Jamie and Lynn Spears has starred in her new book. Things I should have said that the move for the marriage to end was sparking by their pop star daughter. Discussing her claim on a Call Her Daddy podcast, Jamie Lynn Spears told host Alexandra Cooper that the idea of a child and criticizing her mother to leave her dad was a really weird fucking thing to do. I was looking confused by that. Oh my goodness. She said of the situation, now looking back, like what a weird fucking thing to do. It seems like a weird thing, like I gave you a house if you divorced dad. Why will your kid be able to tell you that? All the way, these dynamites are messed up. And that's where I think two my dynamites will come if because my sister's paying bills when I was a kid. I didn't have a choice where I put my head or where I sleep. Man, excuse my language. I'd say the F words two times. Excuse my language law. Where I put my head or where I sleep. Like, what am I going to do? Tell my mom I'm not sleeping here. Well, guess what? You sleeping on the street. I had no choice over that, but it was confusing to me. I thought, wait, that so they're getting a divorce and my sister and say she's gonna pay for. Can you imagine the math going on in my head? However, while Jamie Lynn Spears has said the Tuckets singer Britney Spears got the ball rolling on divorce proceeding and claims that their father battling alcoholism, she insisted that her parents' relationship remained the same. Well, that been changed. The mother of two said, me and mom still arguing about this. Dad was there the first night. We stayed in the house. I'm telling you, he was. And mom says, no, he wasn't. I was like, yes, he was. I was like, Is Britney gonna be mad because Dad's here? You see what I'm saying? Like who I'm supposed to answer to. I just remember feeling like, what is up and what is down? Jamie Lynn Spears also went on to state that her dad, who will go on to oversee Britney Spears' life and financial affairs for several years on a recently disordered conversation ship, didn't want to stay in the house his ex-wife receiving. It says, I will always say this, though my dad did always have a problem with that. The former Zero 101 star said he didn't want to live in that house because Brittany had paid for it. He didn't like that. I guess that was just the dynamic. I don't know, but I just remember being really confused by it. Britney Spears has been looking in a public war of wars with her younger sister in recent days after Jamie Lynn Spears discussing their intact relationship during an appearances on Good Morning America. Now here it is. The two went back and forth with social media posts, with Britney Spears accusing her sister of telling lies about her in an interview during which she described the singer's behavior as erotic, paranoid, and spiraling. Jamie Spears has since offered for the pair to end the feud promptly after Britney Spears conceded that it was tacky for the sisters to be public around their dirty laundry. However, it has left to be seen how Jamie Lynn Spears appearing on the Call Her Daddy podcast will affect her healing process. As a teaser for the second part of the interview shows her discussing Britney Spears' future. We have tested message that clears your name for your sister, says host Cooper. Can you pull out your phone and read that written text from Britney? Now Jimmy Lynn Spears is then seen asking for her phone, saying after it's handed to her, she says to me before the screen, the blacklight cuts to black. So it happened, folks. It's happened like this. It's happened right about now, not in front of everyone else. Now, Brittany slammed her sister Jamie Lynn Spears, and it's happened. It didn't happen that way. It didn't work. That's why it's happening every time we saw it. Just BS and so on. Well, anyway, it is what it is, and that is not how. Excuse me, Lord. That is not how it happened. And yes, take a look at this. Now it says that was last week. Now last week, Britney Spears rapped in England to her sister Jamie Lynn Spears interview on Good Morning America where she described her front relationship friend her older pop stars promoting her new model. Things I should have said. Jamie Lynn Spears said during the interview that she adored Britney while the two were growing up. Evan said her sister felt like another mama. Another mama. But Jamie Lynn Spears said her sister's behavior changed, describing it as irreparable and spiny. Now, Britney Spears, the singer of Baby One More Time and Toxic, said in her Twitter post Wednesday she was bothered by her sister's remarks about her behavior. Now, on newsletter sign out now, take a look at this. She was never around me much 15 years ago at that time. So why are they even talking about the unless she wants to sell a book at My Express? Britney Spears wrote. In November, a judge granted Britney Spears' request to dissolve the court order compensation ship that control almost every aspect of the pop star's life for, for 13 years. Britney Spears, at the age of 40, was placed in the compensation ship in response to concerns over her ability to manage her own personal and professional responsibilities. When Britney Spears spoke out last year about the arrangements causing her and the leader of her father, Jamie Spears, had boosted the compensation overseeing it. Now, in her Twitter post, we get that one from the minute. I'm gonna turn the music on. Now, on her Twitter post, Britney Spears made her dreams her career. Now take a look at this. I know I'm gonna keep on moving. I'm gonna keep on moving. Now, in her Twitter post, Britney Spears made clear her relationship with her family reminding straining. She said they were ruining my dreams 100 billion% and trying to make me look like that crazy one. My family loves to pull me down and hurt me always, so I'm disgusting with them, she said. Jamie Lynn Spears, a singer and actress who starred in comedy drama Zoe 101, has faced criticism for not speaking enough about her sister's compensation, but she said in a interview Wednesday that she was happy and with the compensation in it. First off, I don't understand what it was put into place. Jimmy Lewis, at the age of 30, said, I was 17 years old. I was about to have a baby. So I didn't understand what was happening. Nor was I focused on that. I was focused on the fact that I was 17 and about to have a baby. I understand just as little about it then as I do now. Jimmy Lynn Spears, asking about her sister's social media post last July, criticizing her first performance in a remix of her song, Till the World Ends, at the 2017 Radio Disney Music Awards. Honestly, it was somewhat confusing to me about that, and I actually had spoke to her about that, and I was doing a tribute to honor my sister and all the amazing things that she's done. Jamie Lynn Spears said. She added she still doesn't understand why the performance inspired with her sister. In her reaction on Twitter, Britney Spears acknowledges that it may seem like a silly thing to most people, but what a lot of my sons and my sister and was the baby. She never had to work for anything. What Britney Spears, everything was always given to her. Jimmy Spears said in the interview that still loves her sister 100% and has supported her and done what's right by her. And here's the last part of it. Now, Britney Spears in the post described how she watched the interview with a 104-degree fever and a bad headache, which she said made watching it easier because I had to surrender to not cover. In the post, she added that she asked in security to bring her an inhaler for her headache, I was told, was told they couldn't leave the property. Leave the property. Property. They say in the Bible it has, and you shall receive. Mm, not in my life, just like my family. I asked security for Eva as I lay there with 104-degree fever in the bed, and me, he told me no. Well, Brittany. Now, the Newsweek has reached out to Jamie Lynn Spears' list for the response. So, what is happening between Jamie and Brittany? Well, they used to be a good, it could be the family. They used to be having the family. They used to be having a family. And these things turn out fast. It's just not right. I mean, Jamie Jamie does his thing and Britney Spears in the age of 40 half blames Jamie everything. She blames Jamie everything and she just went off. They going back and forth on Twitter, some other things. But hey, it is what it is. So now, I mean, that's what it is. It's just I saw on people. I saw it isn't everybody that goes on around. What goes around comes around. And for us, it's just, I mean, it's just a mess. Always a mess where it happens. Always a mess where it happens. Continue. It's nothing. It has nothing to do with us. It is now. Here's another one before I go. Now, Rachel Ziegler has issued an apology on Twitter following backlash to her dramatic reading of Britney Spears' note to her sister Jamie Lynn Spears. The Marvel Lagoon was heavily criticized for being disrespectful to Britney, who was dealing with her family's complete lack of support following the end of her opposing conversationship. Now, Rachel has since issued an apology, explaining that she is a huge fan of Britney and that she didn't mean any disrespect. She also thanked fans for holding her accountable. Anyone who knows me knows how much I love Britney and I'm rooting for her always. She said in a two part written on Monday evening. One meant no disrespect whatsoever. I should have thought about this how this could be proceeded, and I'm sorry for upsetting or disappointing anyone. This is not a situation to be taken lightly, and we should be all be lifting and bringing up in this powerful time. Thanks for hearing me out, and a big thank you to all who had me accountable. Brittany hasn't commented on Rachel's dramatic reading or her note, which was in regard to her sister Jamie Lynn writing a murder that is legally full of inconsistencies. Jamie Lynn and Britney have been trading open letters over the past few days about the Mona Tyler things I should have said, and many fans are wondering why Jamie Lynn closed that Mona to write about her sister. He's finally gotten her life back after years of abuse at the hands of her conversation ship. So that's what you have to look out for. Yes, it is what it is, and that's what happens if you Britney. But when you Britney spills, you have to be nice to her little sister. Well, anyway, they're not seems to be getting along, but sometimes they always look things are looking to be looking well, and sometimes it's always like that. But anyway, I, I don't know what's going on with these people. I don't know what's going on. What I do know is this: it's not going to stop. This whole stuff between Jamie and Brittany is not going to stop. It's not going to stop for real. I can tell you that. It is not going to stop. It's going to keep on doing. It's going to continue. We don't know for sure, but what we do know is this: this is gonna blow your mind for real. It's gonna blow your mind for real. So we'll see how it goes between Brittany and Jamie Lynn Spears. That's all I have to say for now. Please subscribe to this video, and I hope you enjoy this YouTube video. Till then, this is Joseph Crudup. Peace and love, everybody, and I'll see you then. Probably tomorrow.